So you just flew it. Why don't you tell us how it flies?
Okay, we just flew 15XX X-ray, did the maiden flight. It flew amazing. It flies straight, hands off, ball centered, hands off. You can fly it flat once you're in cruise. You can fly it feet flat on the floor, stick in the middle, and away you go. Fly it for an hour that way without touching anything. Like I said about the airframe's fuselage, when we rigged it, it's got the same number of threads on both of the front lift struts, same number of threads on the rear lift struts, and it flies perfectly straight and level. They did an awesome job with the airframe and the lift struts and everything. Flies good. We had only a couple squawks. The flap ratchet doesn't lock in on the second notch of flaps, and got a missing a nut on the audio jack. The two circuit breakers, we just got to wire them differently. Everything's not calibrated yet, and the push to talk switch just needs zip tied up. Kind of amazingly no squawks. For big rebuild like this, the only thing that's take me a few minutes to do is the flap ratchet. I'll have to take the flap apart, make sure, see why it's not locking in to the landing flaps. It does right now, it's doing it, it didn't flap, it's not catching enough to hold it. So pretty amazing to have that small list of squawks on the maiden flight. The engine makes great power. I'm amazed at the power it made. It goes good. I'll check the oil in a minute. We got a couple hours of flight on it. Actually, I think 2.7 hours of flight. I haven't checked the oil consumption yet, so we'll figure out whether it's broke in yet or not. Our next step is to take it to Northern Lights Avionics to calibrate the AHRS, the magnetic compass, set the perimeters on stuff up. I needed to break the engine in a little bit before we did that because it'll idle quite a while. So anyway, that's our next step. Is I think we're taking it there on Monday for them to set up the GI 275, both of them, get them all calibrated. When I flew it, it was saying heading fail, AHRS needs calibration on my 275, but the altimeter and the airspeed was all working fine. Engine instruments were working fine. So just the pitch attitude was always had my nose diving into the ground on the artificial horizon, because we haven't, they got to level the wings, they got to level the tail and set the pitch, and of course that hasn't been done yet. So all of that will be early next week. We'll give you a report from Northern Lights Avionics. Thank you. And just so you know, all the tickets are gone. So if you want a Cub, got to wait till next year, 2022.